Shades of Death Road. Shades of Death Road is an asphalted road located in central Warren County, New Jersey. It's a 2-lane asphalted rural road about 7 miles in length, weaving from farm country just off the I-80 along a portion of Jenny Jump State Forest, riding the edge of a body of water unofficially known as Ghost Lake. And it's one of the top haunted roads in the world. Legend has it that many years ago, a car of teenagers were driving Shades of Death Road after their prom. The road was slippery that night and it curved sharply to the left and right, winding into the dark. The young driver lost control and the car crashed into a ditch, killing one of the passengers. Residents who live nearby and even those who have driven the road since say that to this day, on dark and slippery nights, you can still see the girl who died wandering through the murderous curve wearing her prom dress. Now, that's just one horror story about the Shades of Death Road. But that's not the only one, because there are many, and there are worse. Far worse. According to one legend, murder is at the root of the Shades of Death name. The original inhabitants of the area surrounding Shades of Death were an unruly band of squatters where fights among each other were frequent and violent. Often these squabbles would escalate and result in the death of one of the squatters. As the reputation of the murderous group grew, the area they inhabited was known as Shades of Death. As civilization encroached on them, pushing them farther and farther out, the last remnants of the squatters were relegated to one road that retained the name and that made them famous. And as the story goes, with the advent of automobiles, if you ever found yourself stranded on the Shades of Death Road in the middle of the night, the squatters would swarm upon you with death almost a certainty. Another theory says that the Shades of Death Road got its name because of the low-hanging trees which formed a canopy over the length of the road. It was very beautiful, but it was also the perfect place to dump dead bodies, as the low-hanging trees not only allowed murderers to deposit their victims without being noticed, but it made it nearly impossible for authorities to find any bodies once they were deposited there. And if it couldn't get any worse, some say the Shades of Death Road got its name for one grisly reason: malaria. Shades of Death traverses an area long known as the Great Meadows, which upon its original settlement was a vast area of marshy swampland. Around 1850, an outbreak of malaria-carrying insects was discovered near a cliff face along Shades. As the citizens around Shades came to expect the yearly outbreak of this terrible disease, they began to anticipate the annual spate of deaths of friends and family members which came along with it. And remember that lake that Shades of Death Road lies next to, Ghost Lake? Well, that's not just a cute nickname to go with the Shades of Death Road. It got its name from when early settlers killed the indigenous people of the region, throwing their dead bodies into the lake.